not doing it. No, I can't do it. But does this happen every time you start a PS3? I don't remember that. You should read the documentation because your health is important. Alright, Metal Gear Solid 2 continues. Today is September 3rd, 2018. It is exactly 20 years since Metal Gear Solid 1 was released in the US. So this is the 20th anniversary. I just got done streaming Metal Gear Solid 1 for anyone who's new. Probably 3 of you. But it's true. And even though this isn't the first game in the Solid series, of which we are celebrating that particular game's anniversary, this'll do. Vinny, I'm guessing you already mentioned that it's Labor Day. Oh, and I always know when it's Labor Day. Everyone is very adamant to tell me. They have to tell me it's Labor Day. Fuck you! No! Fuck you!
Right, come in.
That's how you start a stream.
Right.
Raiden. Come in. Colonel, what's that beeping? Raiden. That beeping is to tell you that you're too close to the fire. And that you are very hot! But,
Jack,
Colonel,
what's
I can
going
see
on?
that I'm near
Answer
fire.
me.
I can
Jack?
feel the heat. It
Jack?
hurts. Your suit is tied to a very advanced series of sensors, Raiden. It's for your own good. Colonel, are you implying that I'm too stupid to know when I'm hot? Yes. I mean, you're falling down... You're falling down the same stairs multiple times, Raiden. Of course. Oh! Oh! Wrong button!
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Just having a little jape. I swear. At least the ration is no longer there. It's just a little jape. And it turns out when you press the X button, you fall. Do I get a shadow to help me? No. Some bird poop. Best way to survive here is to go face first into the bird poop. Is it not an item down there? What is that? Oh, that's not an item. Okay. Infinite coolant. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to get those items. Oh, God.
This is not a pretty sight.
That fire is eternal.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Okay, so I guess never mind that item. What? This is sleepy time game. You went the wrong way to get it. There was a ramp to flip off of. Did I miss anything other than, like, ammo? People were telling me press X. You guys are bad influences. 74U suppressor. Fuck. Fuck my dick! Shit. So, wait. Load the save? Here's the thing. I can't get it ever again. You don't really need it. Oh, fuck. It's gone for good now? I was busy reading chat and I got fucking spotted. I'm not gonna worry about it. Is that the same dude talking to himself? Or is that supposed to be two dudes? Because it's the same voice, but it sounds like a conversation. Vinny, you missed being pissed on? Oh, well then I gotta see that. You really should reload. You missed guards pissing on you because you got caught. Shit.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
I'm still missing the suppressor. Yeah, as soon as you said piss, I was in. I don't want the suppressor, but I need the piss scene.
No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Encounter the enemy. Request.
Happy 20th anniversary, Metal Gear Solid. Time for art. That was art. You just witnessed art. I suppose I didn't have to actually turn the PlayStation off. I was looking for the reset button. That would have been the middle button on the fucking controller, wouldn't it? Shoulder buttons plus start and select. Good to know. God, what a mess. Oh, the stream is rotten! Only the original PS3 had a reset switch? Okay, I didn't see one on here, so... I'm gonna find out there is no piss scene. I forgot how long it takes to play video games. This is like a full minute and a half. Big piss.
Colonel, I appear to be on fire. Raiden, this is why you have the suit. It tells you not to step in fire.
Through loud beeping noises. So, okay. So, I have to do a flip from there to there, maybe? Or do I do a flip here? You flip from here.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
There you go. I mean, screw the ration. Oh! Oh, thank God. Raiden, we're recalling you. Colonel, what do you mean recalling me? It's clear that you're unfit for this mission. They just send in another, like, jabroni, but it's like... Hello? It's me. Tom. I'm a gamer. Yeah, I've done like 500 VR missions. That's what gamers are, right? We're that. Did you say nerds or nodes?
This is not a pretty sight.
Hurry up and check the situation.
What's up, Jack?
Rose, I died like 6 times. What's up, Jack? Rose? What's up, Jack? Rose? What's up, Jack?
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
Excuse
What
me?
exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
God!
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
Oh, fuck. Ah. I know that bird. I know what's up with that bird. Nerd bird. It's just an endless cycle of me waking one up, putting the next one to sleep, or them waking each other up. That's a pretty impressive move by that bird, sleeping, standing up like that. Well, they can do that, right? Never mind, that's normal. But that bird's a trooper. This one went down. This one went down like a bitch. This one's standing. Now I have to not get caught so I can get pissed on.
Who's that enemy inside that
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Try that again. All this to see a piss scene? Have you seen my streams before? Of course! Of course. This is what the people come here for.
Encounter the enemy.
Raiden, are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Not sure how that one happened, but... You fucking cock!
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
I'm really good at not getting pissed on. Don't know where the guard is. This is the best I can do to get a camera angle of what the fuck is happening here. So where's the P? Like, I'm not planning on getting every single Easter egg. I had a couple of people email me and tell me where they all are and everything, and I appreciate it very much. But I just want to get the ones involving, like, P and Johnny in the bathroom and shit like that. Good enough.
What? I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
Oh, no. Genius.
The enemy has already entered the nuclear launch code. Secure the President before they can confirm and finalize the code input. The President is on the first floor of Shell 2's core.
Raiden, why are you standing in P?
Raiden, my sympathies. Sneaking missions are called wet works for a reason after all.
Don't worry about it, Jack. It's okay.
Rose?
That is, as long as you take a shower the second you get back. Do we have a deal?
Hey, kid, that never really happened to me.
Raiden, you cover the President. Make contact with him before the confirmation of the nuclear launch code. We're going to start repairs on the Kamov. That should keep our hands full for a while. I did a round of Shell 2 during bomb disposal. Let me know if you have any questions.
How do I wipe off the shame?
Have you ever heard of Outer Heaven?
Outer Heaven?
Yeah. Know anything?
No. What about it?
The terrorist leader mentioned it. Something about being close to reviving Outer Heaven.
Is that right?
Well, do you know anything?
No. But whatever their goal is, they're probably up to no good. We've got to stop them.
Yeah, right.
Is there additional piss dialogue, or am I done? That was a very chunky stream that lasted a very, very long time. Rip Chunky Kong. Stupid drones. Well, I mean, it was worth getting the suppressor.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Why couldn't the camera just be better? Just be better, camera. Just... Yes, I'm going to blame the camera. That's correct. Yes. It put me at an awkward angle. That's correct. It's a very awkward camera. Going hard on the 44. And that was me making like a conscious effort not to fall over. I still ended up having a fucking heart attack. I think the water is supposed to look oily because there's a spill. That's what the big shell is, right? I don't know, I think.
It's Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Plan because of personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
So I just wanted like, I just wanted to crouch.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit
Why
panel
was I
from
able to skip
inside the
that?
room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right, come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course, that was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead.
I have the script.
It's a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'll read to you what we missed.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
Time to hit
If you
the
need to
president.
confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Okay, so here's what we missed because I skipped it like an asshole. You ready? Screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man. The launch comes first. Damn! Olga punches the wall. Where's Ocelot? Why? I don't trust him. Don't talk that way about one of your own. He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember? We'll talk later. We need to get started on the final check for the unit. Alright, I'm headed back there. The upper connecting bridge for Shell 1 is down. What about the chopper? The Kamov is out of action. Take the oil fence from L. I'll tell my men to get started. Not yet. The retrieval comes last. The intruder is still at large. Or rather, what about the other? He's got luck on his side. He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then. I know, no one gets in here. Turn the currents on. Of course. Okay, there you go. That's the script. Turns out Olga does not like Ocelot very much. Who would have thought? After all the cool stuff that happened. Break room. We can get some cold drinks. There's water. There's water light, water heavy, fizz water, hot water, medium water, and another cold water. Seriously though, you can taste the difference between some water. Or maybe I can't, but like there's some bottled water that I've had where I'm like, that has a really distinct taste. Tastes like a hose was put into a bottle and they put a picture of a mountain on it. Like that one episode of Penn and Teller, where they serve like expensive gourmet water. No, it was like the like from Fiji, a mountain in Fiji. Extremely extremely expensive, rare, you know, delicious, delectable water, and then they just fill it in a hose out back. They fill a bottle, they put it, like a fake label on it, and the people that are drinking it, because they've been told that this water is supposed to be amazing, they're like, oh my god, it's so good, it's so pure, it's sparkling. Someone said Easter egg if you get shocked. Well, people do that with everything. They also had gourmet food, and it was just like McDonald's. Just repurposed McDonald's. I've mentioned McDonald's a lot in the past couple streams, and I want you to know that this is a total coincidence. And the clown has not given me any kickbacks. But remember, McDonald's is a pure business. Very pure!
B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left stick. Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
That was a re-recorded line. Did you hear that? That was like Paul eating, not doing the Colonel. Are you sick, Colonel? Are you...
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick.
See?
Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to
Which
zero,
fucking Colonel is
the life
that?
gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
So they re-recorded Colonel for this version, apparently. Because, you know, it could have been the Xbox, and I guess different controls or, you know, whatever. Or it's macro machines.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button.
I know, dude.
Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick.
Punch the keys, for God's sake. I remember this sequence, but I remember not liking it very much. But, yeah, it's like Snake going through the, it's like Snake going through the poison, except in this... Right. Except in this one, the reason that you can't breathe is because of water, and not poison.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry!
Man, this game is super similar structurally to Metal Gear Solid 1. What about, yeah. Didn't Raiden have, like, a mask for this? Also, dumb question, but are there any other items I should be looking for down here? That dumb of a question, actually, but... You'll be coming back here? The star by the eel? Luigi, what are you looking at in there anyway? Oh, nothing, Mario. There's nothing in the water. I was hoping Metal Gear Solid 3 would have been, like, bigger shell. Biggest shell, and then ultra shell, then finally the lazy shell. You know what's interesting to me? What's interesting is that people are going to watch the Metal Gear series streams. You know, in time, they're gonna watch them Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, and then they're gonna go back 2 years of my life to Metal Gear Solid 3. And then continue along from there. And even if you go in sequential order according to the events, you know, like, as they happen, you start with Metal Gear Solid 3, then you do Peace Walker, then you do 5, and then you do 1, 2, up, and then you have to go back 2 years again to get to Metal Gear Solid 4. Or like a year and a half.
What is it? What are you doing? What are you doing?
He was standing right next to that. Sure, he's fine. See, health is good. Took a little bit of damage. Here's Brosnan.
President Johnson,
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Generic president man.
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Whoa, dude.
You're a man?
No!
Well,
What are you
who
doing?
are you?
Why would you do that?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see.
What kind of bad
Now
touch is
things
this
are
shit?
starting to make a little sense. Huh. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth.
Residue.
The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders?
Eyes wide shut parties.
No one knows
Definitely.
who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Military-industrial
Your
complex.
office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece.
Shit, dude.
I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Sorry for squeezing your
I
hog,
wished
right?
to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes, I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip,
Bargaining chip?
but I underestimated something.
My hog?
He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears.
Bum bum
That was the
bum.
name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
My hog? No.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Scheduled to
Cat?
fail him.
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise,
Yep.
this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen
not
is
it.
camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information, the world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully
What?
operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emmerich?
Okay, enough
She's
of the questions,
the system
Raiden.
programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4.
My hog.
It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal.
Ocelot forgot to search you.
Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
You've got to kill me.
Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull!
No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
And I forgot to search him, of course.
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
No. You're the only one who ever touched me like that. Jack, it's me, Rose. What the fuck are you saying to the dead president? Nothing, Rose. Jesus. That's a lot to unpack. I'll say this. This game came out in November 2001. And there's a lot of stuff to think about. Me being
Colonel, the president
Fab-like
is dead.
16-year-old.
See, I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
Time to put the controller back down.
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
He had
I
a
don't know
daughter.
what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than
Where'd
that.
you get that from us, Snake? I want it.
The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this?
Ocelot.
He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic.
My
How she got
hog.
involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Raiden, none of us said anything about hogs. Oh, sorry, I blanked out when you said nerd words. Nerd words, Raiden? Yeah, it's like nodes. Vinny, why do your stupid voices make me laugh? I'm glad they do. I don't know, maybe we had a similar upbringing. Maybe we both got struck by lightning. Anyway, time to take a swim. As I was saying before, though, the story for this game, I didn't fully understand what the fuck was going on. Especially some of the other layers that we're going to see. But it being released a couple months after 9/11, 16-year-old me hearing about conspiracy theories and reading all kinds of stuff and, you know, being scared. Don't forget, I was 16 when that happened, and I live in New York, and I had family that was over there. So
Raiden,
yeah,
Are you reading me? This
It's
is
confusing.
Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later
Huey's
that
such a
Edie
shit.
was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family.
It's okay, fuck Huey.
No. He seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that E.E. couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
An underwater adventure? Wow. So as I was saying, this game struck a lot of chords, and it came out at a weird time. I know they had to change a cutscene or two because of what happened, and I don't know, the game kind of resonated with me in some ways and then lost me in other ways. And my memory of the game on a whole was that I was a little disappointed. Like, at the time I was playing it, I loved it. And then when I was done with it, I just didn't know how to process it. Whereas Metal Gear Solid 1 was still one of my favorites and something I replayed frequently, but 2, I was just like, yeah, I'm good. Though, again, as I was playing it, I loved it. And now that I'm playing it again, I'm like, oh, this is kind of amazing in a lot of ways. And also a very good movie. And also, the whole thing about the, you know, information. I don't know if we'll be able to have, like, reasonable discussions about this without people getting shitty or weird, but I'm gonna say that, the flow of information, not just memes. Memes are a big part of it, as we'll learn. But, you know, I thought at the time, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because, man, the more we know, the smarter we are. And then you can't, like, herd the sheeple, man. But, I mean, that's kind of what the story is about in some ways, isn't it? Someone just said, I wonder how Stillman is. He's probably recovering just fine. Someone said, I hope chat can be kind of reasonable for the remainder of the stream. Oh. Okay, bye, Stillman. Didn't Stillman get blowed up? He blew up in a different strut. I don't remember if that's a plot point or not, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. But yeah, I'm gonna ask the chat, if possible, as, like, your friend, and, as the guy you listen to stream and say silly things, like, when the story starts getting real funky, if possible, to just try to be as adult about it as possible. I guess. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. Someone said good luck with that. I know, you're right. I mean, on a whole, it's not possible to, like, have everybody just be like, oh, yes, of course, I shall behave now, Vincent. That's okay, I'm not asking for that, but I figure if even me saying that makes, like, a couple people, think about the story in a way that is critical and they get something from it more than just hog jokes, which is my fault, let's face it, then that's cool, then I succeeded.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
No. No. I'm good.
You knew I was coming?
You knew?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
You ever heard of...
Was alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
I listen to Marilyn Manson.
We might be the only ones telling the truth.
This guy is Merlin Manson. This is a wizard.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
You know, around the time this game came out, and a little before that, there were rumors that Marilyn Manson had one of his ribs removed, or several of his ribs removed, so that he could squeeze his own hog with his mouth. You know, so that he could, eat his own Denise Richards. That was a weird time. No one knows if it's true, but there's also rumors that he was the kid in the Wonder Years.
Vamp seems to be anticipating the trajectory of your shots from the minute movements of your muscles. There's no such thing as a perfect system, though. There must be a way to throw him off and land a shot.
It looks like he's anticipating the incoming bullet's trajectory from the movement of your muscles. Relax, though. He doesn't have you all figured out. Right. Don't use the target locking function. Vamp will anticipate your trajectory if you do, and you'll never manage to land a shot.
I don't know, I used the lock on like twice. Dude's got a strut. Yeah. Whoa, I just shot a knife. That was awesome. Shit. Nice. This is probably not a good idea, is it? I mean, it's not what I want to do. I'm now doing like trank stuff, but comments that the controls look clunky. Yeah. Compared to Metal Gear Solid 1, they're not clunky. But, yeah, in a general sense, they get the job done, but they also can be a little challenging at times. Shit, running out of rations. I was doing so well early. Fuck is that?
I can't move. Freeze.
Damn it, Vamp. God damn it, Vamp. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. I only have 6 shots too. It's not gonna happen, but I don't think I'm gonna try the tranq gun again. Oh, there we go. No HP though. Oh, never mind. They'll just do your job for you.
All right. Right end.
Yep, gotta use a rocket launcher to kill this guy. I mean, I don't have to, but... Is Vamp a merman? Come on, a little bit more. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah. I don't even know how this keeps happening, but I like it. That's why I see him on my shot. Wow. Wow. Someone just said this Bloodborne DLC is weird.
Completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Vinny, have you seen the first picture that pulls up when you look up Vamp Metal Gear Solid on Google? Vamp MGS. I have now. I have now. It's a DeviantArt photograph. I mean, drawing. It's just so realistic from Grade 5. That's the name. How'd that get #1? No, I mean, like, how come it's that and not something, you know, official from, like, Metal Gear Solid 2 or 4? Wow. Because it's clearly better than the official art. Oh god, I just laughed like Ryan Johnson. No, it wasn't that bad. I mean, listen, you know, I'm just joking around. Come on. It's just, it was funny to look up Vamp and that's the first result. If I saw that on the Buru, I'd be like, hey, that's actually pretty good. I can't draw that good. I can't draw at all. Sorry. It's good. official vamp art. Und hier we go. Oh, jeez. These
Are
Emmerichs.
you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Game is very pissy.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on! We have to get moving. This place will be
budget?
flooded soon.
It was like a stock sound effect for like magic.
We better move.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later, but first we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim!
I hate water.
I can't swim!
Course,
You can
it's
do it.
wet, it gets everywhere.
Can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. That endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
Like semi looks like Otacon.
Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important.
No.
Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Colonel, we've managed to avoid drowning. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I needed that. You know, there's, a real-life Otacon. His name is Bob Lazar. Claimed to have worked at, like, Area 51. Likely full of shit. I would not be surprised if Otacon was based on that dude's face. Very, very similar look. He claimed to have reverse-engineered UFOs. Did I just go backwards? No, this is correct.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much.
That does look like Paz from
So
Peace
much
Walker.
that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
They aren't technically...
Right. What's your status?
Colonel? I've
just
got
gonna keep
Emma
my mouth
Emmerich
shut.
here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1
Best
as soon
line.
as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my codec as a relay. Here she is.
How?
Is that you?
Hal.
Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer. You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
I learned it from watching you. Wait, you learned how to make Metal Gears by watching me? Yeah, when you were playing with your toys when you were 8?
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
President.
Hey, he's alright.
He's dead.
Thank you for the cutscene, just to remind us, Kojumbo.
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
He grabbed my fat hog.
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well...
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots?
Here I am asking the chat to be mature.
Yes.
Talking about fat hogs.
I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
I thought it was people.
Processing system?
Now it's data
That's
processing
right.
system.
The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost
Then it was residue.
Well, in this day and age, information
So
emerges
confused.
from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals.
Social media.
In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning
Like
to
drooling.
believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion hammocks.
I suppose that being a specialist in
guitarist from
neural
Metallica.
AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
Oh, God.
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right.
Wasn't exactly much of a
If you
problem, was it?
recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
Lore dump.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
Oh, yeah.
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend.
You must be Ames.
Friend.
The bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
So, the body armor, that's behind me or in front of me?
What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh.
Raiden, this is Rose?
Cute.
Okay, let's go.
Raiden, this is Rose? What did you say? Yeah. So that Y2K thing, interesting. It turns out it just wants to know if you want cat food. So if you say cat food a lot near your phone or your computer, like cat food, even if you don't have a cat, you'll start getting advertised cat food from ad recommendations. So it may not be Metal Gear exactly, or the Patriots, but, you know, they're just trying to sell you cat food. Far more insidious, in my opinion. Fucking hell, where's this goddamn body armor? It's deeper than that, Vin. It analyzes your activities and draws conclusions no human could. It doesn't use or need the mic. You know, it's funny, you just sounded like a Metal Gear Solid lore dump. It doesn't use or need the mic. It learns procedurally from the things you say and type and look at. If you look at an image of a dog for longer than 13 seconds, it'll recommend dogs. Hey, Snake, are you interested in a Ford Focus SE?
Raiden, take Emma and go to strut L. There's a ladder down onto the oil fence on the ocean surface from that strut.
Real, sadly.
Okay, Raiden, let me talk to Emma.
Sure. One condition. No arguing.
No problem. Put her on. EE, is that you?
Yes? What do you want?
Why did you get involved in weapons development? A lot of people will get hurt. Even more will die. I'm talking about the destruction of homes and cities, radioactive contamination for years to come. You, of all people, should know the horror of nuclear weapons. You know about our family's dark history. Why, EE? Why?
You left me. You made my life a living hell.
I didn't have a choice.
Don't lie to me. The pool, you could never look me in the eye after the accident. You took the easy way out so you wouldn't have to face me. That way you could avoid responsibility every day. You ran. You ran away so you wouldn't have to face the pain.
No, that's not why I left.
You left me and took the easy way out.
That's not true. I left the house because...
You're a criminal, just like me.
A criminal?
I know what you did. You manipulated our account on the network.
But...
Look at what you're doing now. You're nothing but a cracker.
Whoa, what'd you say?
I'm just applying my knowledge for the cause.
Jesus.
Cause? What cause? Justice?
For peace, EE. I'm not like Snake. I can't carry a gun and face the enemy. That's why I do what I do best.
Oh, right. Nice justification, Hal. Forget about being a criminal. You'd make a great lawyer.
All right already. That's enough.
Jesus Christ. These two.
What's up, Raiden?
Out of my way. Let me talk.
You want to talk to Otacon?
Yes.
I'll put him on.
Oh my god.
Yeah? What is it?
Up to now, scientists have continued to be active participants in war. What's your opinion?
There's no doubt that war has been an ideal event that fuels the progress of science. But therein lies the trap. We scientists must establish some form of work ethic. It's a tragedy that both the government and the military act as sponsors to modern science.
What are you talking about? The atom and hydrogen bombs were born from laboratories owned and operated by universities and private enterprises. Los Alamos and the Lawrence Livermore labs were run by universities. There's nothing strange about that.
Weapons development.
How about the aliens underground?
This may come as a surprise.
Los Alamos?
But science requires that information be exchanged freely.
You're referring to the will of Professor Oppenheimer, aren't you?
For me, science and weapons always existed at different levels. I never thought that my research results would bring about misfortune to others. That was until the Shadow Moses incident.
I have no regrets.
That's where you're wrong. We scientists know the dangers of a nuclear threat. It's up to us to protect the people. We can't allow it to be exploited by nations or their politics. Man and nuclear weapons cannot coexist. Mere mortals were never meant to handle nuclear fusion.
Science defines me. My government respects me. Can you tell me what's wrong with that? Can you?
Okay, that's enough.
Snake is like, God damn it.
Snake.
Let me talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Otacon's busy right now. You'll have to settle for me.
What? Okay.
Right. Now what do you want?
Hal's wrong. Science doesn't exist to benefit the world.
Then what is it for?
Science is for the individual. For me, it's a way to realize my dreams.
It sounds pretty greedy.
You can't realize your dreams without greed.
And what's your dream?
Take revenge on Hal. To beat him in his own game.
Revenge?
Jeez.
I am gonna make him regret the day he left me. I am gonna make him realize he was wrong.
Of all the idiotic.
I think that's enough.
Idiotic? It's my goal, my reason for being alive. Hal is wrong. He's only being used by his country. He's pitiful. Even you guys are using him. Me? I'm using science to achieve my own dream.
Which may end up
Real
getting a lot of
bright
people in
lady. That's
a lot of trouble.
exactly the line that scientists are never meant to cross.
Right. I sold my soul for revenge. I will never forgive him.
I'll pretend this conversation never happened.
No, you tell my brother exactly what I said. You...
Emma!
What?
You're speaking your mind, not your heart. Just leave it at that.
Okay.
Oof. Such a lust for revenge. Ooh! Revenge really gets me going.
Jack, do you need to save?
No.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Oh.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night.
Ooh.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Bird. In my room. In my room. In my room. There's a place where I can go to scare my girlfriend too. In my room. Good? We good? We done? We've managed yet again to avoid drowning.
I can't stand bugs! I am not moving! Shoot them with a fucking machine gun. Oh, rifle. If they survive this, man. I'm so fucking done with this game. Whoa, shit! Sorry, Emma! I actually do have to go. I'm gonna get to the next room before I go. Like I said, I have to be up early tomorrow. That's why I started earlier tonight. Sorry. Just remove bug suit and then save in the next room so it doesn't erase the progress.
Dog, there is a place called Bugsy's Bar I used to go to when I was younger, dog. And the doorman said you gotta bring a bug in, and then you get it for free, dog. Crazy, dog.
Yeah, it's a real story. Well, I don't know how true it is, but that's a Joey Diaz story.
Bugsy's Bar, dog. You bring a bug in, you get in for free.
think this is the right way. I don't know. Is it a real made-up story or a true fake story? Oh god, I don't know. He's also the dude that said that there were 44,000 fucks in Scarface. Dog, I'm telling you. It's 4,400, rather. 4,400. 4,400 fucks in Scarface, dog.
Jack, about trying to break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me. I said I did it because I was worried about you, but it wasn't just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly cold.
You know I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So I...
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later.
Alright, cool, thanks. Good story. Good. Thank you, Rose. It's the part of the game that I dread the most. But the game is saved, and we made some real progress, so who knows what'll happen next time on Metal Gear Solid 2. We're gonna get some conspiracies, we're gonna get some Lale Lule Low Patriots, we're gonna get some Raiden, we're gonna get some rom-com, sibling rivalry, Baksu, and more. Fuck is this? This is not related to art, but be nice to the duck. Duck, I see that you are doing your best. Good game. All right, let's take a look at the art. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by and watching the stream. And I think there was as much cutscene as gameplay in tonight's stream. About 1-to-1. Crazy. But we'll continue this soon. I know my schedule is all over the fucking place, or my lack thereof schedule, but